Hello everyone, and welcome to our unit titled A Growing Nation. Lesson 1, United States turns 50. In this lesson we'll go back to 1826. Here we will check back in on President James Monroe as we analyze his famous Monroe Doctrine. Next, we will see how the country changes as Andrew Jackson is elected in 1829. Finally, in Lesson 1, we will discuss Jackson's Indian Removal Act and how it affected Native Americans in the 1830s. Lesson 2, A New Kind of Revolution. In Lesson 2, we will talk about the early Industrial Revolution in the United States. This will include new farming technologies such as Eli Whitney's cotton gin. We will also look at new methods of transportation such as railroads and canals. Lesson 3, The Struggle for Reform. Here we will look at reform movements that began to spring up at this time and which groups made the biggest lasting impacts on American society and how they did it. So keep an eye out for issues such as abolition, the temperance movement, and early women's rights movements. Lesson 4, People Moving South and West. In this lesson, we will rely on our geography skills to track the movement of Americans into the West. For this, we will explore the idea of manifest destiny. We will also talk about how the United States gained land from Mexico, briefly discussing the war. We'll wrap up the unit with discussions on what the South and West had to offer settlers and why they moved. So let's go! Back to a time when the West was untamed and the American experiment was still young.